Would you like to learn the secrets to building an elite cloud architect career, network architect career, enterprise architect career, or any other architect career? If so, this video is for you. Hi, my name is Mike Gibbs, and I've been an IT architect now for over 25 years, working as a network architect, business architect, enterprise architect, and any other architect you can possibly imagine. And in this video, we're going to discuss the main lessons that I've learned in my 25-year architect career. I'm making this video so that you don't have to spend decades learning these lessons, so you can accelerate your cloud architect or enterprise architect career. These architect career tips will increase your earnings, help you get promoted faster, and have an incredible cloud architect or enterprise architect career. Now, I'm going to save the best tip for last, so please pay attention until the end. I've always said there are two ways to grow your career. One option is to learn from others who have been successful. The other option is to learn from trial and error. In other words, learning from avoidable mistakes. The problem is mistakes cost you time, effort, and money. So here are my top lessons of my IT architect career. The first lesson I want to share with you is that there's no such thing as the best technology. The best technology is the one that fits your customer's unique needs, not what's buzzing around. Technology is just a tool to help the businesses that you're consulting to operate better. So it's about finding which tools help the business the most, not the technology itself. Tech is just a tool. The next career tip I'd like to give you is to master the fundamentals. The stronger your fundamentals are, the better you will be able to design systems. Now, fundamentals does not mean learning how to code or configure. Fundamentals is how things work. For example, let's discuss the fundamentals of BGP, the Border Gateway Protocol, which is widely used in networking and cloud computing. BGP fundamentals are: how does BGP work? What messages does BGP send? How does the finite state machine work? How does BGP utilize the RIB and the FIB? And how does BGP select a path? How things work. Now, if your fundamentals are strong, you're going to always be current. And this is because so many new technologies are just variations of older technologies. So when you see a technology that's really the same as an old technology, you'll always be ready. For example, AWS just recently allowed people to leverage the IPsec protocol on a direct connection. And that's wonderful news. And to many, that actually feels new, but Cisco supported IPsec over a private line in 1998, 25 years before AWS supported the same technology. And if your fundamentals are strong, you would already know and understand how it works and how to use it from what you learned 25 years ago. The next thing that I'd like to tell you is that architecture is a team sport. I promise you, no customer is going to be impressed by your telling them that you designed their systems all by yourself. For Imagine, I want you to think about it this way from the customer perspective. Hi, I have 25 years experience and I designed your entire systems. Now think about it this way. Hi, it's Mike Gibbs here to see you today. After we've met, I built a team of some of the finest network architects, cloud architects, enterprise architects, big data architects, IM architects, and security architects to design your systems. The collaborative team has over 300 years experience, and we put these systems together for you and your situation. Which conversation would you prefer to have to the customer? Which architecture do you think is going to be better? Now, the next cloud architect, enterprise architect lesson that I'd like to teach you is don't rush to the newest tech. Find out which tech is most suitable for your client's needs. This is really important. Every time there's a new tech, whether it be artificial intelligence, microservices, it doesn't matter what it is. So many people get excited about the technology. Remember, tech is just a tool. And there's a reason mainframes are still in existence. And there's a reason businesses are even spending more money on mainframes when we all thought they'd be going away decades ago, because they still have a place in technology. The next major architecture lesson is that architecture is really about trade-off. Every architecture option will have its own strengths and weaknesses. Cloud architecture, enterprise architecture, and IT architecture careers are all about evaluating architecture trade-offs and choosing the best option for our clients. The next tip I can give you for your architect career is to keep the eye on the prize. Many new architects confuse it with engineering and they focus on the tech. Architecture is not about the tech. Architecture is improving our client's business, which really means architecture is about people processes, and technology. And the technology we select will affect the way people work. So we have to think about how people work and the business long before we ever think about the tech. The next lesson for you is to learn and master sales. Sales is the most important skill for the cloud architect, enterprise architect, or any other architect. First, in general, most of our bonus is based upon sales. So if we sell more, we earn more. Now, how do our managers determine our effectiveness? Our promotions and our effectiveness generally is determined by how much we can sell to our clients. So the better we sell, the faster we get promoted and the faster we increase our earnings. Lastly, there is no part of our job that does not include sales. This either means selling a solution to a customer, influencing key stakeholders, or even selling your organization to give you resources. It's all about sales. So learn and master sales. I hope you have enjoyed these Cloud Architect career tips. If you would like to learn about how to get your first Cloud Architect job, please register for the free ebook or our How to Get Your First Cloud Job webinar. I'd like to thank you for watching this video, and I hope our video was helpful to you in your Cloud Architect or Enterprise Architect career. I look forward to seeing you in another video very soon. Take care.